All right, welcome to This Explainer. I am so excited you're here today because we're tackling the ultimate guide to solving what is easily every homeowner's absolute most frustrating headache, a backed up drain. We're going to break down exactly how you should be looking at this problem so you don't end up throwing your hard-earned money down the literal drain.
Look, we've all been there, right? You're standing in the shower and suddenly the water is pooling around your ankles. Or you're doing the dishes and the sink just flat out refuses to empty. It is such a gross, frustrating, and honestly stressful reality when a pipe just stops doing the one thing it's actually supposed to do. You want it fixed, and you want it fixed right now.
But when that happens, you're immediately faced with a really crucial head-to-head dilemma. Do you just pay for standard drain cleaning, or is it time to bring in the big guns with hydrojetting? Both of these methods absolutely can restore the flow of water, for sure, but here's the catch. Picking the wrong one for your specific situation is a massive waste of time and money. It really all comes down to what is actually clogging your line and just how widespread the issue actually is.
So to figure that out, we're going to treat your house like a patient today using a quick diagnostic checklist. Number 1, the backup dilemma. 2, meet the drain cleaners. 3, diagnosing your clog. And 4, crucial deciding factors.
Okay, let's jump right into section 1, the backup dilemma. What are your actual goals when a pipe suddenly stops flowing?
Well, while both methods clear a path for the water, your ultimate goal really dictates the treatment here. We're basically looking at a one-and-done fix versus a full clean. Now, a one-and-done approach is focused strictly on immediate flow restoration. You just want the water to go down right now. A full clean, on the other hand, is a much deeper goal. That's aimed at addressing the residue and the widespread buildup that's just hanging out in the pipe. If your drain has been cleared before and the clog comes back super quickly, you aren't dealing with a one-and-done situation anymore.
Moving on to section 2, meet the drain cleaners. Let's talk about the tools to fight clogs.
First up is standard drain cleaning. You can kind of think of this as a highly targeted physical attack. Standard cleaning usually relies on mechanical tools, like your classic augers or snakes, or sometimes chemical treatments. This method is really all about breaking up or pulling out an immediate localized obstruction. Imagine a compacted clump of hair or just a specific piece of debris caught in a bend. An auger is absolutely fantastic for piercing that specific blockage, breaking it apart, and just pulling it free so the water can flow again. It basically just cuts through to remove the immediate threat.
Now our second contender here is hydrojetting. Unlike the physical puncture of a snake, hydrojetting acts like a heavy-duty power wash for your plumbing. It uses high-pressure water to actually cut through grease, scale, and mineral buildup all along the entire inside of the pipes. It doesn't just poke a tiny hole through a blockage, it aggressively scrubs the walls of the pipe itself, clearing away all that stubborn residue that causes those frequent clogs.
So, we have our tools. Now, it's time for the doctor's visit. Section 3, diagnosing your clog. Let's find the underlying cause.
Let's literally map your own plumbing symptoms to the correct action here. If your symptom is sudden and it's happening to just a single fixture, say your bathroom sink backs up out of nowhere, and the likely cause is hair or debris, well, standard cleaning is your winner. A mechanical approach is totally enough. But if your symptoms are recurring backups, especially in multiple fixtures served by the exact same line, and the cause is widespread buildup, you need hydrojetting. That's going to clean more of the pipe interior rather than just clearing out a single point.
Let's actually focus on those widespread buildup causes for a second, because this is exactly where hydrojetting shines. We're talking about kitchen grease accumulation, bathroom soap scum, and hard water mineral deposits. These specific, super stubborn materials literally narrow your pipes over time. It turns what seems like a simple clog into a chronic illness for your drains. I mean, you can snake a grease-filled pipe all day long, and it might let a little water through, sure, but the sticky grease on the walls remains. Hydrojetting washes that entire chronic illness away.
But wait, before you make a final decision, there's a pretty big wildcard factor to consider. Section 4, crucial deciding factors. These are crucial considerations to ensure we don't accidentally destroy your plumbing.
Because the crucial point is this: the wrong approach can actually make issues worse. Not all drains are created equal. High-pressure water is incredibly powerful. So if you have older pipes, or maybe pipes made of fragile materials, or sections of your line that are already damaged, those require really careful handling, not just brute force. Blasting a fragile pipe with hydrojetting, that could absolutely cause a catastrophic break.
And that brings us to the ultimate safety measure. A qualified technician should inspect the drain with a camera before treatment. This is honestly the ultimate diagnostic tool. A visual camera inspection confirms the actual, literal condition of the line before prescribing a high-pressure treatment. It completely takes the guesswork out of the equation. If you aren't 100% sure what's happening deep inside the pipe, a camera ensures your chosen method actually fits your line's current condition.
So here is your final prescription. Just 4 simple steps to take away from this explainer today. 1. Match the method to the cause. 2. Use standard drain cleaning if the clog is localized and there's no evidence of extensive buildup. 3. Use hydrojetting if those backups keep recurring, or if there are obvious signs of heavy grease, scale, or minerals. And 4. Always get a camera inspection when the cause is unclear or your pipes are on the older side. Getting this diagnosis right gives you a totally straightforward action plan to save money and drastically reduce those repeat plumber visits.
I want to leave you with this final thought-provoking question. Next time your drain backs up, ask yourself, are you just clearing the blockage, or are you actually curing the pipe? The right option isn't about which tool sounds stronger, it's all about targeting your specific clog. Use this diagnostic framework the next time you face standing water and ensure you choose the exact right cure for the long haul. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and we'll see you next time.